Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Stock. This video is for entertainment purposes only. The market was a little bit crazy today. It was green, it was red, it was green again, it was red again. Made for quite a day. The stocks were definitely mixed. Had some that were up and some that were way up, and had some that were a little down and some that were way down. Overall, it ended up being like a 1 to 2% loss in my growth portfolio that I offer over at my Patreon. I'll get to that all soon. For right now, let's get ready to rock. Welcome back. That Patreon that I mentioned, the link for it's down in the description. If you would like to come over and join us and support the channel, we'd love to have you over there. We're a growing community of investors who are looking for that level of financial freedom that we all dream of, and we're going to make that dream a reality. So again, that link is down in the description. I got a weekly newsletter that's over there. I got my growth portfolio, a dividend portfolio still coming out this week. I'm really excited about putting that out there. I'm including more features to it all the time, and today the private Discord was absolutely buzzing. It was awesome. Also down in the description is a link for Webull. By signing up and depositing $100, you get 2 free stocks valued $10.50 up to $1,850 total. Just for signing up and putting in that $100, I get 2 free stocks for the support. So thank you to everybody who supported the channel already, and thank you to those of you who are going to support the channel by signing up for the Patreon and also signing up for an account at Webull. Finally, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, share it with your friends. Let's get on to the stocks. Alright, so the stocks that I'd like to share with you today, the first one is NNDM because it's a company that a lot of people are excited about and a lot of people are either already invested in or they're looking to take a position in it, and I get a lot of people asking, when is a good time to get into a stock like this? Well, just look at the 30-minute chart here that I have from today. This stock went down along with a lot of other stocks in the stock market. There's no company-specific news that caused it. This stock will move up again as the markets move up again, and it still has all the catalysts that I've described in my other videos. The acquisitions that they have, mobilizing their business, especially as they come out of the pandemic, all that stuff. So if you're looking for a spot for an entry point for NNDM, why not a red day? The stocks, a lot of them went on sale. This is just one of many that went on sale. So I'm excited about it to see that happen. In the Discord, we were talking about the sale day today. We made a whole bunch of purchases. I made purchases for the things that I was waiting on. Other people made purchases for what they were waiting on. And it was a good day overall. The next stock is a company that I don't talk about enough, and that's Tesla. Tesla is just a champion, and I'm absolutely a fan of all the innovation that they've put into the industry, and I don't think that the EV push would be where it's at if it wasn't for Tesla. I really think their hard work and their pioneer was the catalyst that spurned a lot more of the EV production that we see. There's definitely people who are going to argue with me on that, and I'm sure that there's a lot of people who are big fans of other companies who would say that there were earlier innovators, but really Tesla, I think, is, especially with all the popularity that it has, I just really think that it brought it into the spotlight and really was a big catalyst for the EV movement. So looking at their stock, I mean, they just climbed to astronomical heights so far, and there's an analyst out there saying that they could go up to $1,200, and some people, I mean, that really raises their eyebrows, but they also raise their eyebrows at Kathy Wood when she said that Tesla would hit the $4,000 mark, and not only did it hit it, but it also exceeded it. And then we see Tesla having these random down days recently where they drop down around that $800 mark or maybe a little bit below it. But today is way down with the markets. So if you're looking for an entry point in Tesla, why not do today? If we take a look at the 30-minute chart for that one, just look intraday, you can see that it did fall off quite a bit. And that's okay. There's not any negative news to go along with this that says that there's something now completely different, wildly new about the company that's causing the stock price to fall. So in my opinion, it's just moving along with the markets. And today we saw about a 5% fall or so in their stock price. So while we don't want to see our stocks fall that we're long on, it's still nothing that's really outside of the ordinary for a stock to do. All right, the next stock is one that I'm super excited about. It's one that I got in at around the $8 mark, and I just thought that the timing was right for that hype to come in, and then it was at $14 or so today, and then I was like, okay, well, that's good. Not as high as it was, but I'll take it. And, I watched it go, and I watched it go, and then I put away the stock market for a little while, pulled it back out to look at the after hours price, and it jumped up over $20. I couldn't even believe what I was seeing. So up almost 50% in the after hours from where it closed, and that was astounding because I think it closed right around the $14 mark. And so I took a look to see what happened. And so that's what you're seeing on the screen is that Microvision, which is MVIS, announced their automotive long-range LiDAR sample A, and this one has some numbers that I'm not too well read up on LiDAR, but if they're excited about it, then it must be something good. And I think the part that really matters to us as investors is when we read down here where they mention the sensor not only having a scalable design, but also hitting a key price target of being below $1,000. So we can do our own research and our due diligence on that, and I highly recommend if it is a stock that you're interested in buying into, if you're not already, it's something that you should definitely educate yourself on. It's something that I'm going to be doing a lot of homework on tonight and tomorrow morning because I think that this stock still has some room to run. So here's Microvision on the daily chart, and you can see the run up, and it looks like it closed at $14, like I said, but when you go intraday to see the after hours on this, look at that spike. It just absolutely gorgeous. This thing, it climbed up to over $22 a share, and I just don't think that that's done yet. I think that that's just the beginning of what we'll see the next day. I think that this is big hype for the company, and I think that that hype's going to carry into tomorrow, especially if the market bias is with us. So we might see some mixed news come in on this throughout the rest of the after hours and into the pre-market tomorrow, and I just think that we're going to break through that $22 mark. As run up as it has been recently, I think that it still has some room to run on this because of the hype that we see during the after hours when most of the traders, when most of the market movers are already out of the market for the day. So when we combine this with tomorrow's volume, I expect to see it go just a little higher, especially if the market bias is with us. So just how high do I think it's going to go? I think we could easily see that 15% or that 20% mark tomorrow, as long as this thing does what I think it's going to do. And what I think it's going to do is run a little bit more based on the excitement that was there and the fact that some investors missed out on that excitement because the news came out during the after hours. All right, so let me summarize. NNDM, not the strongest day, but the market didn't have the strongest day, so it was down a little bit in price. And people who have been asking, is it a good time to buy? Is it a good time to buy? I can't tell you that. I don't know enough about what you intend to do with the trades that you're making. You have to do your own research. You have to do your own due diligence. You have to stick with whatever trading plan you have and whatever timeline you have set for those trades in order to make that decision. But I can tell you that I would much rather buy on a red day than on a green day. Also, Tesla, people ask about that as well because it is so elevated in price. Again, red day near that 800 mark, I believe it's under the 5-period moving average, which can serve as a line of either support or resistance depending on which side you're on of it. And right now we are below that resistance side of it. Finally, with Microvision, that hype happening at the end of the day, I think that that's a hype that will carry through into tomorrow. I could be wrong about that, so make up your own decisions, make up your own minds, see what you think about it. There is something risky about buying into a stock that's already run up because it can leave you holding the bag, as some people say, and I don't want to see that happen to any of you. I know I certainly don't want to be the person holding the bag for a stock that has just tumbled right back down. I like the way that the graph is shaping up. I think, like I said, that we're due for a little bit more of a run tomorrow when the stock market opens again. As a matter of fact, even the pre-market, we could see a lot of excitement for Microvision. So that's what I have for this video. The Patreon, if you're interested, the link's down in the description. Also, Webull, if you need a trading platform, you get 2 free stocks for signing up and depositing $100. That link is also down in the description. Thank you ahead of time for checking both of those 2 things out. Also, if you wouldn't mind, subscribe if you haven't yet, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, share it with your friends, help me grow this channel, please. I appreciate everybody who's joined so far and subscribed so far. Remember, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Always do your own due diligence and research. Contact a financial advisor before making any financial decisions. I'm Dr. Stock. Thanks for rocking with me. Now go get that money.